Tell us what you're gonna make.
So I'm making a little one of these. It can be all kinds of different animals and things.
It's a necklace.
Necklace. You can also use it for other things, like you can put it on a doorknob.
Cool.
You can use it as a bookmark, and a lot of other little things that you could think of.
All right, tell me what you need to make it.
First, you have to go get one piece of paper, yarn, scissors, a stapler, and this.
What's that? What's that?
A hole punch, and then you need a lot of stuff to draw.
Okay.
And then you just fold it like you're making a book. And make sure, and just do this to make sure it's straight. Grab a color that you want to use. And choose what you want to make.
Will you make me a star?
Well, I'm actually thinking of doing a different thing that's pretty quick.
What is it?
I'm going to make an owl.
An owl? Okay.
And so first, you do it on whichever side you want. You draw the head, body, and the feet. And then, since I'm making an owl, I'm going to make the wings. And then the ears. And now I'm going to...
What about a beak? You need a beak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, beak. And then get maybe the colors, your eyes you want. I decided that I wanted green, so I'm going to make little green eyes. And then after you make green eyes, or any other color you want, you grab the color you want the owl to be. Like I'm using this, so I'm just going to color it in. You color the whole thing except the beak. You're going to use maybe like oranges.
Is there a beak color crayon? Or you just have to use orange?
Just orange, maybe a little skin color maybe. Or another color you want. So you just keep on coloring it in.
This, of course, is the North American red owl.
And make sure before you do any other coloring, you go around the eyes.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
So that way and then you don't go in the eyes anymore. And if you want, you can make little spots. I'm gonna do just a little bit of yellow spots. And when you colored it in, you need to get your scissors.
Okay.
And you have to and what you do is you keep the paper folded and you just cut it. You have to cut very carefully.
Cut yourself with scissors.
When you're holding those scissors, is it okay to run around with them?
No.
No?
You have to. And if you mess up, you can either restart or figure out a way to fix it. I would use tape.
Okay.
I would just tape it back together, then recut without making a mess and stuff like that.
I think your owl tried to fly away.
And maybe if your hand's kind of just bumping into the paper, you just go up and kind of try to keep on going.
So thorough.
And now that I've cut the whole thing, I'm gonna separate the two little papers that now you have, And then I'm gonna get, and now that I have another side, I'm gonna just color the whole thing red.
Is that one supposed to be the back?
Uh-huh.
That's why it's all one color. And then no eyes on this side. Because that would look weird, eyes in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm. And now that I've done that, you put it back together. Now you need to put the two pieces back together and hold it together when you go grab the stapler. And I usually would start with the ears. So now you just staple the ears, and so you staple it together. And now that you've done the ears, you should go to the wings.
Just careful with the stapler too, so you don't hurt yourself.
And now if you want, you can do the very bottom just right there.
You need.
And then now you're almost done, and you get the hole puncher and hole punch the very top of its head right in the middle. Like that.
Awesome.
And then you get the scissors and cut just a nice long piece of yarn about this long.
Okay.
You can do any color of yarn. I just like using the color white. And after that, you put the yarn through the little hole.
That was tough. You're doing good.
And after that, you just get ready. And sometimes I didn't know how to do it with not going all the way down, but I figured out that the way to do it is first you do that, and then you go back and do it again.
Oh my gosh.
And make sure that you're not pulling all the yarn through and go all the way to the bottom. So like that, and that's how it's done. And sometimes, sometimes you're making it for somebody. Like, I'm making this for somebody. So what you can do is get a dark colored pencil and go on the back, and whoever you're giving it to, write the back. I'm giving mine to one of my friends, Taylor. So I just write Taylor. After that, maybe you already have a name planned. Like when I made one for my mom, I already had a name planned, which was Little J. But I don't have a name planned. I'm gonna let her do it. So this is how it ends. It says Taylor on the back of it, and that's how you do it.
Very nicely done.